The year is 1645. After decades of relentless warfare, a 61-year-old warrior retreats to a cave in southern Japan. He knows he has exactly 1 week left to live. This is Miyamoto Musashi. He is Japan's most lethal swordsman, a man who fought in over 60 life-or-death duels against multiple opponents, ambushes, and master rivals. He survived every single one without a loss. You might expect a man with this record to spend his final days writing a tactical manual on how to kill. Instead, he picks up a brush and drafts a brief philosophical testament called the Dokkōdō, the way of walking alone. The text contains 21 principles, but one instruction stands out for how sharply it contradicts his violent past. It reads, "Do not seek pleasure for its own sake," or "remain unattached to desires throughout your life." Think about the man writing this. He didn't survive 60 duels through passivity. He lived because he possessed an absolute, uncompromising drive to defeat the men standing in front of him. Yet his parting wisdom is to let go of craving entirely. To make sense of this contradiction, we have to look past the surface of ambition and examine how a high achiever actually processes the drive to survive. When we hear the word detachment, it's easy to picture apathy or the elimination of all human emotion. But Musashi is not telling you to stop wanting things. He viewed desire like fire. A small, controlled flame is a tool for survival. It cooks your food and provides the warmth you need to stay alive. The danger begins when the fire is untended. A craving for fame, status, or luxury quickly grows into an inferno that burns the house down. The want itself is a natural human instinct. The vulnerability is psychological dependence, the moment the desire begins making decisions for you. To see how this dependence ruins performance under pressure, consider two archers attempting the exact same physical task. Archer A steps up to the line. His sense of self-worth is tied to the bullseye. His internal monologue is a simple, desperate loop. I must win. When his arrow misses the target, he is immediately flooded with panic and frustration. Because his identity was tethered to the outcome, failure ruins his focus for the next attempt. Archer B possesses a quiet mind. He is indifferent to where the arrow lands, choosing instead to attach himself entirely to the execution of perfect technique. This maps the OODA loop: observe, orient, decide, and act. Archer B observes failure and moves directly into orient to adjust his stance. But for Archer A, emotional interference, the fear of losing, jams the entire cycle at the orientation phase. Releasing your emotional grip on the final result preserves the clarity of your judgment. By refusing to be the servant of the outcome, you maximize your chances of achieving it. This brings us back to the title of Musashi's final work, The Way of Walking Alone. This mental discipline extends far beyond the confines of a single duel. It is a posture maintained throughout a lifetime of shifting, unpredictable environments. Imagine trying to hold a pool of water in your hands. If you squeeze your fingers into a clenched fist, trying to forcefully trap it, the water instantly escapes through the cracks. But if you relax your hand and keep your palm open, the water rests perfectly in place. Detachment means holding your goals loosely enough that they do not control your movements. Every external craving you carry, the need for more praise, the fear of failure, acts like a heavy stone placed into a traveler's backpack. Eventually, the weight makes it impossible to walk. Embracing detachment means choosing to remove those stones. You do not stop walking toward your destination, you just restore your freedom of movement. Peak performance does not require you to extinguish your ambition. It requires you to master your own mind so thoroughly that external outcomes can never dictate your peace.